Hey everybody, I'm Caleb.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Will.
And we are Working Title.
Y'all, we're back. It's JJK Day, Season 2, Episode 9, Pandemonium. Last on, Gojo died.
He's not dead,
Again.
but he's sealed.
Never gonna come back in the
dead.
show. So, if you are sad, you should still probably leave a like if possible if you really like this video. Also subscribe. Even though Gojo's gone, we're still here and we'd like you to stick around. Comment down below your thoughts on today's episode and what's your favorite moments from today. And check out the Patreon because we got Uncut over there. We'll catch you in the reaction. Punch it.
Boom.
I forgot.
Bro activated the dead man switch.
Oh, he's got the...
Yeah. The earpiece.
How did that happen?
He's quick with it. No! Why? Will not destroy me.
Bro, fuck. That is not good. Oh, we're still here. Dang it.
Right. The therapeutic music that plays over a hellscape. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
He's still in there.
Oh!
He's still in there. Get him.
What?
Get him.
Oh, that's
It's a
that's
joke.
sad. No,
It's a joke.
it's a first. That is so sad.
Okay, so he is in there. Wow.
That's really sad.
The body and the soul is more connected than they would think.
That's so messed up. Is there any way we can rescue him?
No. Bye-bye. Bye, Gojo. Oh my gosh.
No.
Alright, show us Pandemonium.
I hate this.
An Aether Cube. Or Nether Cube.
A Gartha cube.
I can't use this.
And that's his domain expansion?
No, it's not a domain.
It's not a domain.
It's
No.
just like one of the
It's an
curse
item.
tools or something.
Damn it. I was gonna say that's great if it's a domain because then he can only use it once unless Gojo dies.
Well, the world just got so much less safe. Now the strongest is gone.
Oh, no. So he actually died. Damn. Is this like an AI that it can just respond to questions?
It's like a cursed energy AI.
Oh shit. Who?
Who we gotta deal with today? I'm excited.
Another big bug.
No,
He
please.
said a cursed user, so it's a human.
Maybe a clever one this time.
Four veils.
Wow.
So what are you gonna do? Okay. Let's get in there.
Doesn't she have like a
Big axe.
oh my gosh.
臨機応変にね凍結されていないね
Well, that's one way to put it. Okay.
Whatever. Didn't ask.
What was that?
Ah.
That's dumb.
Ooh,
Ew.
ooh, ooh!
Is
Ah!
it Finn and Jake from Adventure Time?
I don't even think you're wrong about that.
It looks like gross Jake the dog. Oh, is he gonna be stuck in Shibuya Station? Is he
Oh
take
my
control of
gosh.
the box?
He's
He's
crying.
hurting it from the inside.
Something. What?
Ew.
Is that the
the
skeleton
hell?
meme?
So time for him is standing still in there, but ugh, God.
Getting crunk.
Come on, guys, what are we doing? People are dying and we're just chilling. Yes! Let's go!
How many beers did that guy drink before
A lot.
starting the mission?
I don't know, I just feel like everybody's already dead at this point, and we've taken so long to get here. Unless this is like, simultaneously?
All 3 teams entered simultaneously.
Okay, so we're just getting recaps as to where they were. Oh, it's that girl from...
I think it's a boy, but yeah.
Okay.
Oh no! Don't kill this guy too.
Oh. Ah! Yay! Hey! Hey! Yay! Ooh! Isn't that Yuji's guy?
That's like their handler, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's the supervisor.
Not anymore.
These people.
Okay. That is the lame ass one I didn't like from season 1.
There's hope.
It has to update. Ooh! Damn, well there's one of them. There's one of the 3 already gone.
They got one over us.
Because he's Sakura Gojo.
Because he's got plot convenience. Ew.
Ew!
No.
Rocked.
Ew, those things are so... Ew. That guy looks like a toad rhinoceros.
I kind of do love how these things are designed. They're so clumsy and gunky. They're like
Killed this thing, I hate it.
play animation creatures. They're simultaneously disgusting
Oh!
and cute at the same time.
This man even using cursed energy, he's just punching them really hard.
He just climbed a whole building. I love.
That's one way to do it.
Wow, impressive. Hey, it's working!
Nanamin. Well, that's one way to let everyone know.
Yes.
Good.
Ah.
That's not a good sign if he's saying that.
Okay.
Oh shit.
More, you have more brothers? Oh boy.
Man, what the f-
Let's join the Itadori Killing Club.
So he wants to make it fun.
Right.
I don't think Sukuna will let you kill him.
Oh yes, the villain's in another weird location. Again. I like hearing the ideology of curses. That's a unique way to spin it.
They want to play a game. I'd kill him.
I would have killed him more.
I don't care.
don't really
I'm
give a
just
shit.
staying here.
I'll
You
abstain
guys
because I don't fucking
figure it
care.
out. Yeah. Wow.
Oh, okay. That's why they didn't get Sukuna involved.
Bye-bye! This is the first time the dude in the white smiled. What?
Oh shit. When were they get here?
Yikes. Who are these people?
These are one of the ones that were a part of his crew.
They were the little girls at the end of the beginning of the
Yes,
season.
that he saved.
That he saved.
That was kind of intimidating, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's creepy.
Bro, Itadori is so stupid. Oi.
I'm right here. Oh, man.
What is it? What can he do?
He takes care of them.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
I highly doubt it.
It's a confidence booster for him, if anything.
Okay.
The collapse of the Gojo clan.
They're on Heaven and Earth
Island, the
Island.
other one.
So casual.
This is the most average Joe drawn character in the show.
It's all humans be
So let's
dead
just
as fuck.
keep on talking about it. Let's continue to not do anything in this Shibuya arc. Get going, damn.
Nice.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to blow a gasket if we have to watch these people just sit around another episode. I don't know if y'all feel this way. I'm liking this arc, but damn, if these people don't do another thing, like our heroes don't do something other than Gojo, I'm gonna lose it.
Well, there's not really an option for anybody to do anything other than like
The whole
Gojo's
plan
gone.
was Gojo.
Yeah, no, that's great. I want a fun show to watch.
No, I'm saying that's what I'm saying is that we're gonna have another like 20 episodes, and it's only our cast that's gonna be able to do anything now.
Yeah, I know. I mean, since we got to the Shibuya location, though, I've been wanting like more stuff to be happening.
Yeah.
Other than like the center focus to be Gojo, and now I'm like, can we just get on with some of the other characters to do stuff? I feel like I wasn't gonna bring up because I was just gonna wait until it started to change. But like between the civilians, I feel like the civilians only actually felt like they were emoting or moving around in the episode that Gojo was like saving them last episode. But like the two leading up to that and now today, between the civilians in general, this time they weren't really present in this episode, but like our heroes just sitting around. I don't know. I like the idea of like stories instead of like having to be okay. Let's focus on Gojo now. Let's focus on this section now. I like the idea of all of it happening at once, rather than like taking our time individually in certain episodes. It feels more chaotic and wild rather than just sitting around and talking about it. Like it's not even like they're talking and discussing while fighting. It's like the two groups are completely separate right now. So.
Yeah,
Just my little critique.
I mean, I think it's also just like a build-up. Like, I feel like probably these next couple episodes are going to be hectic at this point.
And they probably will be. I mean, last episode was amazing. It was one of my favorite episodes in JJK. But I was just saying, like, more so just the underlying feeling I've had about, like, the 4 episodes so far, like, that we've been watching. Yeah. I like the villains, though. I like being focused on the villains today. And the idea of Pandemonium, too. The episode being titled that. Because that's like a Paradise Lost book. Or like a location of hell, I think. Is like the Castle of Hell in the Paradise Lost book.
Mm-hmm.
And in that book, it kind of focuses on the devils and demons. And their perspective on how they want to like deal with world conquest. And today we got to focus on Jogo and... Was it Choso? Chozo.
Yeah.
Squid's still not talking. Gato and Mojito.
Yeah.
So that was fun. I mean, I like that section of the story probably the most. But I've always been a villain guy in the show, so that was a nice catering.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think the show, like... Because, like the first episode was, like, all Mechamaru fight, really. The second episode was, like, Mechamaru fight, and then the beginning of Shibuya. And then, what episode? That was episode... I feel like that was episode 10.
6 brought us into the new stuff. Right, hidden inventory. Premature death. So right here. So that was the nice... I liked Itadori's episode. It's like that, where it focused on that girl. that was crushing on him.
And
So,
Mekamaru, and
this
then that
one.
was Mekamaru's fight, and then the beginning of Shibuya. Then Shibuya
so-
incident started, and
Yeah.
then
So these ones.
Gojo fought. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it's been a good balance of like a little bit slow, then a fight, then a little bit of a setup, then the big fight, and then this is a little bit more of the setup. For me, at least. I mean, it doesn't bother me as much, but I do like kind of finally seeing where everybody like sits on the whole issue. You know, like what the goal is. Like they all want a world where curses can kind of be free and do what they want and rule, and not necessarily be like second to humans. So it's nice to see what their perspective on. Like Mahito's like, man, it doesn't really matter to me. Like I just want to kill. To be a curse is to be able to live out my true desires. That's what it means to be a curse. So my true desire is to kill Itadori. We already basically won by having Gojo sealed. Like that's game over for us.
Right.
So like let's just keep it moving. While Jogo is trying to like kind of seal the victory decisively by getting Sukuna involved. Even though it could be bad for them since Sukuna clearly does not necessarily fuck with these guys. Or at least he didn't fuck with Mahito. That he did not like him when they encountered each other. So
Well, that was one of the parts I liked too. It was it was probably in the uncut because it was during the intro, but I was talking about how like Gojo's out of the picture, but it still doesn't mean that the enemy has an instant win. It just evens out the battlefield now, which means even though some of our heroes might not be up to the level of fighting people like Gato or Mahito, or well maybe Mahito because he got his ass handed to him in season 1, but like Jogo, it might actually be more even than we suspect, and we haven't really seen these people contend against them yet, and it's been hard to tell because every time we've really seen them, Gojo's been there to kind of save the day.
yeah.
So
Well,
it'd be nice to see like some of these people in contact that haven't met each other yet.
Yeah. Well, that's the only thing that I'm like afraid of is because like Hanami, you know the plant we lost last episode. I mean, he took on like all the students at once.
Right.
Like he didn't even really lose to Todo and Itadori. It was more so when Gojo showed up that he was about to blast him away with the purple. You know, now he's actually gone this episode. But it just made me fearful because I feel like Todo is our best weapon in this. Maybe Yuta, but Yuta is in Africa, I think. Or, you know, he's nowhere to be found in this. Like, we don't have to worry about him or we don't have the luxury of hoping that he'll join this fight either. So, Todo seems to be our best hope, and even with Itadori's help, he wasn't able to match up against one of these guys.
Well, the good news is Gato's not going to be in the fight, it seems. Unless somebody goes down specifically to retrieve the cube, it seems like Gato's out of the fight.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
he's just going to sit there and wait for the cube to be ready to be picked up.
Right.
So,
and we do have a lot of people. We have a lot of people here, though, sorcerer-wise. So even if they're not strong enough, we still have numbers against power. So I guess it'll just have to be a lot like the Hanami fighting all of them.
yeah.
But plus more sorcerers and plus a few more curses.
And some random curse users that, you know, bad guy sorcerers. They're around, like the kid with the blonde hair.
Like Finn and Jake. These
Yeah, what the fuck was those things?
that was crazy because I've been watching so much Adventure Time that like hit me. I'm like, am I the only one seeing that? Am I hallucinating?
Yeah, I mean, I don't watch Adventure Time, so I didn't get the vibes.
One was definitely a
A
dog.
yellow,
The one
goofy looking
The other
dog.
one had a winter beanie.
He had like it looked like he put Finn's backpack on his head because Finn has a green backpack.
Yeah. And then we also have on the curse side, we also have those cursed painting like hybrids. Ooh. Cursed hybrid paintings, right?
There's more of them.
Yeah, they said
Shows
there's
us
more,
that I want to go
more
free
siblings.
the rest of my brothers.
Right. So, and is that back at the
I think
school?
it's probably at the
Yeah.
school, I think.
Or that's in, like, Tengen's lair.
lair.
So,
Also, we talked about Sukuna once again today with the villains, like the idea of, like he was only a substitute.
yeah. So
For
Geto only
the cube.
the only reason Geto wanted Sukuna, or Sukuna's the only reason he existed within the plan is the substitute if
They fucked up the.
they couldn't trap Gojo,
Yeah.
which I guess makes sense because Sukuna is the strongest bad guy, Gojo is the strongest good guy, And I mean, they've even alluded to the two of them fighting, you know, that first episode has them fighting, but, you know, Itadori asks Gojo when he first arrives to the school in, like, the second episode, is like, so, you're saying he's not at full power. If he was, like, would you be able to beat him? And he's like, I'd win. You know, so
win.
That's Gojo being cocky. Who knows how it would actually turn out, but, you know, I feel like those two are fated to fight at some point, too. So hopefully that means that Gojo will come back as well, and Sukuna will be relevant to the story. But it does seem that the curses and Geto all feel that Sukuna wouldn't necessarily be on their side.
No.
Like, he's a man out for his own
He might be
glory.
a bigger threat. He might be a bigger threat to the curses
than
the
Gojo
humans.
is. They were the humans, yeah.
Right, and it could also just throw off the hierarchy. Like, I'm actually, if anything, during the whole conversation, I was more surprised that Geto wouldn't be against it. Unless he's really just indifferent about how the quote-unquote monkeys get taken over and destroyed.
Yeah.
Or conquered. He doesn't care who was the one to do it.
Yeah.
As long as it gets done. Because I was like, wow, wouldn't he, like, because Sukuna, in my mind, is the one who wants to conquer, like, be the dominant guy. Isn't Geto want to be that too? Apparently not. He just wants somebody to do it. And bring the vision to light, the vision that he has for a non-human world, or a human enslaved world, I guess.
We don't know what this curse in Ghetto's head wants, because Ghetto he might not even consider humans monkeys anymore.
True.
It's
Does he
not
have
him
any new
anymore.
plans?
You know, this is really sad. Like,
oh right, then
Geto, like, he's still. There's a
The
part
soul,
of him.
the soul is still in there.
The soul is still in there. That was actually really sad because, you know, Gojo and Geto really never actually fought each other too. Like, Gojo went out of his way to kill Geto, but he had already lost at that point. You know what I mean? Like, he was already like a dead man essentially. He just kind of put the finishing blow in. So it was just sad to see that, like, Ghetto's body was still fighting for Gojo in the end, right there.
right.
And the fact that, too, that, like, they kind of alluded that the different curse techniques have different worldviews, where, like,
They can't be a universal.
Mahito's thinks, like, the body and the soul are separate. Like, that's how his curse technique works. But it seems like whatever is Geto now, his curse technique, they're, like, one and the same. Even though the body is dead and the brain is gone, his body still retains some of his soul in there.
Yeah, they don't know if that's a universal rule now.
Or
to
if
be
it's
applied.
just different rules for different abilities.
I mean, that would I feel like that would change up so much of how we've perceived the curses that Itadori's struggled to kill, because they're, like, supposedly the people, or like the husks of what were people.
The transfigured humans, yeah.
Yeah, what that means for them. Didn't we talk about that, like, however many, 2 years ago, whatever, the idea of, like, can they be redeemed or something like that?
Yeah, or can they be turned back to normal?
Even if the show proposes that it's not possible, that you should never believe that, there's always a possibility.
Yeah.
I don't remember either, but I feel like we might have.
And rest in peace, I don't remember the guy's name, the guy with the glasses.
Ijichi.
Ijichi, yeah, that was our supervisor. Rest in
Sidekick to
peace.
Itadori during the Junpei era, yeah.
The era.
It was like one day.
It was like a couple days.
Friend for 2 days. I got turned to a blob.
It was like 3 weeks of happiness for me.
Yeah. Damn. This sucks. There's also that short white-haired girl, too.
Oh, today with the red patch?
Yeah, she was in season 1. She popped up on the beach one day at the end of one of the episodes. I don't remember her in the movie as, like, one of Ghetto's, like, homies. So I don't know who she is or, like, what role she has to play in this. But so there's a lot. There are actually. I feel like the list of bad guys is piling up. Like, it's becoming more and more and more as the show goes on.
I've seen that intro. It's all of them. It's all of them.
You are my special.
But yeah.
Good episode.
Damn. I'm ready for
All things
more.
considered.
Damn, son. Where'd you find this?
Damn.
We good?
Damn! Yeah,
This ain't what you want.
guys.
This ain't what you.
Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Comment down below your thoughts and feelings. Are you emotionally heartbroken? If not, Well, don't say a damn thing. We'll see you in the next episode. Punch it.